These markets just cannot catch a break, can they, guys? It's currently about 9:50 a.m. on the East Coast, and we already have the S&P 500 down 1.8%. The Russell's down 2.2%. The Nasdaq's down, let's see here, 1.5%, as we have the Dow Jones down 1.9, almost 2%. The VIX is now up 6.5%, and we have gold, let's see here, down 0.75%, as silver, which has just been destroyed, is down 1%. Again, over 1% on the day thus far. And don't worry, guys, in a couple of minutes, we'll take a look here at Bitcoin and Ethereum, and those are doing way worse than the stock market. So sit back, relax, take a sip of your coffee, smash a like button if you guys find value, and let's just dive into it. We got a lot to break down this morning, and I might upload this onto YouTube, and typically I make these morning videos exclusively for my Patreon members. So if I do upload this onto YouTube, just know these videos I make in the morning are for the Patreon members. Feel free to join that link down below if I do decide to upload this onto YouTube. So what we're noticing this morning, and it's 9:50, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but markets just opened 20 minutes ago. What we're noticing here on SPY is very important. Well, at least I think it's important. Let me show you guys. We hit roughly about 392.93. That was last week and at the end of June. And now that was the week before last week, I believe. Last week, we peaked at about 383. That was on Friday, if you guys remember. And mind you, on Friday, we had a very big green day. And notice we are now collapsing after that green day on Friday, pretty much erasing all of those gains from Friday and some. So to me, call me crazy, but to me, this looks like SPY is putting in a lower high at 383. It failed breaking out of there, which would have been great for the bulls. It got rejected, which is good for the bears, right? And now we're collapsing under the moving averages, and we are pretty much right at the lows from last week, right around 372, 373. That's where SPY's at right now. I'm telling you guys, SPY breaks under that point. We start going 370, under 370. This is going to collapse pretty quickly, in my opinion, based on how things are, setting up right now. And at that point, we're probably going to go down and test the low from the middle of June, being around $362 here on SPY. So I'm seeing some lower high action here. We do have a little bit of hope left for the bulls at about 373, but if they fail there to hold that, it's going to collapse, like I said, guys. And when it comes to triple Q, let's pull that up. Same thing. We're getting some lower high action right now at about 285. We peaked recently at the end of June at about 297, so clear lower highs are being made here, and we're holding the support from last week. Let me show you guys at about, where is that? 276.77. That's where we bottomed last week. If the bulls fail to hold that, if this collapses under mid 270s, especially 270 flat into the 260s, that's where the bears are really going to take this thing for a ride to the downside. And I mean, look, the writing is on the wall. We're under the moving averages. We're failing at the 285 level. And look what else we got here, guys. This is a head and shoulders. I mean, the writing is on the wall. Look at this. I'm not trying to be a doomsdayer. I'm just telling you guys what I am seeing here. That is my job, right? I'm trying to tell you guys what I'm seeing here, and I'm kind of talking out loud, right? Obviously, and looks like you guys like the videos, right? Make sure to hit that like button if you do like the videos. If not, I guess hit that dislike button. Whatever. It's all good, guys. All love. So look at this. Head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. If this plays out, we're going to 270. If 270 breaks again, it's going to get ugly from there. And let me see if we have a head and shoulders on SPY here. I might have missed it. Yeah, we do. Same thing. So it's playing out. It's getting uglier by the minute, guys. Now the Russell's down 2.3%. Nasdaq's down 1.5%. We have the Dow down 1.9%, and the S&P is almost down 2% right now. So with that being said, let's shift gears quickly over here to Webull and see what's going on with Bitcoin, Ethereum, all of these different cryptos. Well, at least the two ones that I mainly track. I don't really track other ones, guys. I'm not a big crypto guy, but I do like covering it on the channel here because, let's be honest, whether you're a big crypto guy, you don't like crypto, it's still at this point a big part of, it's not a massive part of the financial market, but you should watch it and pay attention to it, and a lot of people track it. So for that reason, and a lot of people want me to track it, so for that reason, I'm tracking Bitcoin and Ethereum on Patreon, the YouTube videos, and I've been doing that more often, and it seems like you guys like that. So, and by the way, let me know in the comments if you do like me covering Bitcoin, Ethereum. If you don't, let me know as well. Please be honest down below in the comments. So currently, Bitcoin is at, what is it, 19.3? Oh my goodness, man. It was at what, 20,000? What was it at yesterday? 20,500, and now it's back to 19.3. It's down $840 on the day, down over 4%. And what did I say? I mean, if this thing failed at about 21.5, we were trading in that range. We still are, quite frankly. But I said if we get sellers around 21.5, which we ended up getting them at 20,500, it's going to collapse. And if 20,000 doesn't hold, which it didn't, it's going to collapse. And that's what's going on, guys. We are failing again at 20,000. And by the looks of it, if I show you all what I'm seeing here, which hopefully you can see this, last week, where were we? End of June, early July. I mean, we're still in the early days of July, but first, second, third of July, we were at about 21.5, 20,000. And we just put in a lower high at about 20,400. And now we're back under 20. So this does not look good at all for the bulls on BTC, and this leads me to believe there's going to be more downside, especially if 19,000 fails to hold, which over the past 5 days, all of July pretty much, guys, so far, 18.7 and 19,000 has held. So if we break 19, we break 18.7, watch out below on BTC. And for Ethereum, let's pull that up quickly before we go over to my watch list and see how the stocks, individual stocks, are moving today. Last I checked, Nvidia was down almost under $140. For all we know, it might already be under $140. So we'll take a look at those here in a couple of minutes, guys. So make sure you stick on throughout. Ethereum is currently at $10.90. It is down 5% on the day, down $56 a coin. And just like Bitcoin, this thing hit a lower high. It failed breaking out of the highs from the end of June. Clear as day. Bears are still in charge, and we have support at about 1,000, 1,020. That's been holding pretty nicely all of July so far. So if Ethereum breaks under 1,000, I've been saying this, watch out below, and it's setting up for maybe a shot to the downside. And we do have the Fed minutes coming up tomorrow at what? I think 2. Let me double check. Let me check my notes here, guys. Fed minutes. Yeah, they're at 2 p.m. on the East Coast, July 6th, which is a Wednesday. So you got to watch out for that. We're going to get more info on the economy, probably, energy, a bunch of crap, inflation, interest rates. You guys know how that goes. So let me just switch back over to ThinkOrSwim. And if you guys want some free money, free stocks from Webull, you get 6 stocks with any amount deposited. Go to stocksurfs.com/Webull, or just go to the link down below if you're watching this on YouTube. And if you want 10 stocks from Moomoo, you get 10 stocks, each up to $2,500 with a $100 deposit. Just go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo, or you can go down below and click the link in the description box if you're watching this on YouTube. So let's go over some stocks now that I'm looking at that I kind of am getting an itch to buy. And I'm not going to rush Nvidia, like I mentioned a couple of minutes ago. It might already be under 140. I'm not going to rush it, but it's starting to get, okay, guys, it didn't break under 140. It's at 142 now. It hit a low of 140, $140.55 earlier. It looks like in the pre-market. Anyway, I'm not going to rush it, although sometimes when stocks are going down pretty aggressively and they're getting kind of close to your price target, which I've set my price target at 100 to 125, it's almost at the upper end of that range of where I want to buy it. I know you guys know the feeling when it's starting to get close to the upper end of your range and you want to just go ahead and start buying. That's kind of where I'm at right now with Nvidia. I'm not getting a crazy itch, but I know if it gets under 140 into the mid 130s, I'm going to be like, okay, is it time to buy a little bit Nvidia now? Maybe I should buy a couple of shares to start nibbling, or should I stick it out and see if it gets down to 100, 105, 10, 20? So that's kind of where I'm at here with Nvidia, as it is down not a lot today, but it is down about 1.4% on the day thus far, and it's down about 16% in just the past. Excuse me, guys. Oh, Jesus. In just the past week, it is down 16%. So let me get some coffee, guys, and let me know your thoughts. Seriously, are you looking at buying Nvidia? Are you kind of in the same boat as me right now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And by the way, cheers. So, yeah, Nvidia is number one I'm looking at here for sure. And when it comes to some other stocks selling off, we have CCL getting to the lower eights. This is one that I also want to buy as a speculative position. I've told you guys this time and time again recently. Probably a couple of times I've said it. And it just keeps on getting hit. It's at $8.30, down 5.5% on the day. The low from COVID was $7.80. If we take that low out, that's when I'm going to start getting the itch to buy some CCL. And I'd love to buy this thing at about $5, $6, but if it starts getting mid-low sevens, high sixes, that's when I'm going to start being like, okay, I'm getting the itch. It might be time to buy a little bit. And we'll see. I'll update you guys, as always, on Patreon. You guys know you get all my moves, real-time call-outs, all that good stuff. So, yeah, CCL, I like it. More of a speculative play because you guys saw I broke the numbers down recently. Revenue's down massively from a couple of years ago. Profit out the window. Forget about profit. They're not making a profit. So it's very speculative. Keep that in mind, as always. And, of course, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. You guys got to do your own research. And by the way, I made a little short video on YouTube this morning about financial advisors. Go check that out. It's about 1:50. Go watch that. Great video, in my opinion. Maybe not. I don't know. Go check it out. Let me know your thoughts. And look at my watch list, guys. I mean, you can see it for yourselves. Most of these stocks are red today. Literally almost all of them. The only green ones on my watch list, at least, are Snowflake. You guys can see that. Ticker symbol SNOW. We have stocks like Upwork. Upwork is up on the day a little bit, up 1%. Nike, actually, wow, Nike's up a little bit. This is up 1.3% on the day thus far. Beyond Meat, which is such a garbage stock. I don't even want to look at that stock anymore. Why is it on my watch list? Honestly, I got to get rid of it. There's no way I'm ever going to buy that. I never really owned it ever. I traded it a couple of times. Well, I guess that's kind of why it's on my watch list, because it could end up being a trade. CrowdStrike, also up 1.8, which I called this out, I think, yesterday when the markets were closed. I made a video, I think it was called 3 Stocks About to Explode or something like that, or rather 3 stocks that are breaking out. I forget what I titled it. But this is moving up 1.7%, looking good. It looks like it's continuing that green day from Friday, the green from Friday. It's over $180 now, which is awesome. This might be continuing, guys. This might make a move, in my opinion, to 190, maybe even higher. So watch out for CrowdStrike, and let's do a little update on those stocks quickly before I end up ending off this video. Chewy's currently, oh my God, Chewy's moving too. Look at that, 3.3% day. Why is Chewy not on my watch list? I might have deleted it out by accident. Chewy's up 3.3%. Looks like it's getting awfully close to $40. We got a little cup, inverse head and shoulders here. Looks like cup and handle, whatever you want to call it. I think this could get to 40 plus. And if it does, there could be a lot more upside from there. Let's check on GameStop. What's going on with these? GameStop's cooled off in a major way. Let's see AMC. I forgot I still own a little bit of AMC here, guys. AMC is one that I bought. I think I bought it at $12.97, bought more at $13.24, and then I sold 3/4 of my position on that pump right here. It was a couple of days ago. At this point, it was about a week ago. Geez, that was already a week ago. I sold it on this pump in the 14s, made some money, but I kept 25% of my position. So on that remaining 25%, I'm actually down a little bit, barely. I mean, again, I bought these shares at $12.97 and $13.24. I'm down barely, but I'm holding. That's what I'm doing on AMC, and luckily I locked in profits. That's why I always say, guys, you never go broke locking in profits. It's a good idea to do that, especially on speculative stocks like AMC. You got to do it on speculative stocks like AMC. So we're about 14 minutes in. I'll wrap the video up here, guys. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, I make these videos every day for my Patreon members. So if you want to join it, check it out. Early in the month right now, it's the best time to try it. Use that link down below, or go to stocksurfest.com/Patreon. Make sure to also get your 10 stocks from Moomoo with a $100 deposit, and you could also get your 6 stocks from Webull with any amount deposited. All of those links are down below, and all of those links do help out the channel, guys. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.